The man was desperately smashing a coconut against a rock. He had been stuck on a deserted island for days with no food and no water. But wild coconuts are insanely hard. He grabbed a stone and hit it with all his strength. Instead of cracking the coconut, the rock shattered into pieces. One of the shards was sharp like a knife. After a long struggle, he finally managed to drink the coconut water. But water alone was not enough. His stomach was still empty. So he decided to try catching fish in the ocean. But he had lost his shoes in the plane crash. He tried to grab fish with his bare hands, but it didn't work. Worse than that, he badly cut his feet on the coral reefs. So he tore up his pants and made simple shoes out of the fabric. Then he climbed up a hill, hoping to see any sign of rescue. From the top, he looked around. Nothing but endless ocean. But when he looked down at the beach, he noticed something. A person. He ran down and swam toward it. But when he got closer, he realized it was only the body of his dead coworker. Holding back the pain, he dragged the body to shore and took his shoes. They were a little small, but he cut them and made them fit. He also found a working flashlight. He dug a grave and buried his friend, carving his name into a stone. At night, he stared at a photo of his wife. Maybe the memory of her was the only thing keeping him alive. The coconuts were running out. He started collecting dew from rocks just to survive. Another night passed. The hunger was so intense he couldn't sleep. Then he saw a light far away on the beach. Looking closer, he realized it was a ship. He screamed with joy, but it was too far away. No one heard him. The next morning, he decided to take a small raft and try to reach the ship, but a giant wave smashed him back into the ocean. The raft tore apart, and his legs were injured again. He barely crawled back to camp. Now even dew couldn't stop the thirst. With no other choice, he finally looked at the packages that had been lying there since the beginning, the ones he had avoided opening. He opened the first one, tapes. The second and third, a volleyball and divorce papers, useless. The fourth box held a pair of ice skates. He looked at the sharp blades and realized he could use them as knives. He tried cutting a coconut with them. It worked. In the fifth box, there was a long women's dress. Maybe that could be useful too. Only one box was left. He was about to open it, but noticed it had wings drawn on it. Maybe they were a symbol of hope. He decided to leave it unopened. Using the skate blades, he made bandages for his wounds. From the dress, he made a fishing net. He started catching crabs and making spears from wood, but eating everything raw was hard. Now he needed fire. He tried rubbing sticks together all day and all night until his hands were raw, not a single spark. In frustration, he grabbed the volleyball and threw it. After the outburst, he noticed a handprint on the ball. That gave him an idea. He drew a smiling face on it and named it Wilson. In total isolation, he had just made his first friend. And this scene is from the movie Castaway.